All right, sweet. My clickbait worked. Let's go. Oh, wait. Before you leave, let me just. Don't worry. Don't worry. I'm gonna explain. You may not learn how to become Sigma or Alpha or whatever, but you might learn something. So stick around. So yeah, I've been on this planet for 30 years now. Holy jeez, 30 years. Man, that's so fucking old. It's so old. It's really not actually. Now let's put that shit to bed. Let's put that shit to rest right here, okay? 30 years old is not old. All right. Like 30 really isn't. I mean, like for the most part, you can do things when you're 30, right? You can start a new job, you can change careers, you can go back to school, you can not the school that like content creators when they hit 100k followers want to go to probably, but like actual, like, go back to college, go to like go to a trade school of some kind, whatever it is that you want to do. You can change careers. Now there are some things you're gonna be too old to do in your 30s, like for example, like if you want to become an Olympic athlete and you just started at 30, I mean, you might be cooked there, but like, hey, it doesn't mean you can't take up a hobby. It doesn't mean you can't take up a new thing. So yeah, man, let's put that shit to bed about 30 being too old to do shit, right? You can do things at 30. You can start YouTube at 30 and be very successful. The barrier to entry on YouTube is super low, which makes it harder to become successful, but that's like a different topic, so I won't get into that. But you could, what I'm saying? Like 30 years old, you're fine, man. One of my favorite channels, Brita Food for Dogs, she's like in her 60s or 70s, and bro, like that's the type of person I aspire to be, man. That old, but like still just passionate about like video games and anime and shit like that. You know what I mean? Like interest that I love. But anyway, yeah, man. Let's put that shit to bed. 30's not old. But yeah, man, my 20s rather. A very interesting time in my life. So I feel like everyone's 20s are kind of like, it's like the period where you really start understanding who you are, or at least you're trying to. It's that period where you're thrust into the world, you're playing the world on hard mode, but you don't have a tutorial, and you're just kind of like, alright, figure this shit out for yourself, bud. And yeah, you kind of everyone fends for themselves. But yeah, it's just one of those things that everyone has to do it. Everyone has to go through their 20s and really figure out who they are, what they like, who they surround themselves with, and it's okay to feel lost, right? Like it's fine to feel like you're not going anywhere, and you're gonna feel like that one way or another. You're gonna feel like that, because I have a little secret. I have a little something, right? Everyone feels that way, bro. Everyone feels that way. Most people, at least. I definitely do. Sometimes. Even though I have a decent job now, I'm planning to change careers soon. Hopefully that goes well. Shit, but man, life just is what it is, man. If it doesn't work out, then I just go back to my old one. You know what I mean? Like, it's not a big a deal. But yeah, man, like, yeah, your 20s, man, you just go out into the world, and you think, would I lose? And then everyone around you's like, nah, you'd win. But then you realize, nah, I wouldn't win. I need to take a step back and reevaluate who I am, what I want to be, what type of person do I want to be, you know what I mean? What type of person, that's what I asked. I was like, what type of person does General Van want to be? So my initial goal was to be a professional mixed martial arts fighter, professional badass in the ring, bro, or cage rather, but you know what I mean. And I was working on that. I was training, I was eating healthy. I mean, I still do, just not to the extent that I used to. But then I learned, like, damn, brain damage don't sound fun, so I just kind of stopped. Now, if someone does want to become like an MMA fighter, hey man, I'm not gonna stop you, bro. Like pursue it. Just know the risk. For me, it wasn't worth it. But not even that. It was also, I thought to myself, I really did, and this is a thought process that I carried into YouTube later on. I'll get to that in a minute, but I thought to myself, like, would I want to be spending my entire life training in a gym, cutting weight, like all this time, like, and not hanging out with my friends and shit, it's like, and my family, and doing things that are like important to me? And I'm just thought to myself, like, no, it's not worth the sacrifice, and as well as obviously the physical and mental damage. You know, some people it is. I'm not one of those people, and I'm not afraid to admit that. I think I love MMA, you know, I love training, I love showing up, I love helping people out, but it ain't for me, man. You know, I don't want to make that sacrifice, you know what I mean? I really don't care, to be honest. So I think, okay, so I'm not going to do that. I need another goal, because okay, so I was bullied a lot in school, and I wasn't exactly Mr. Popular, right? I wasn't exactly Mr. Getting invited to all the parties. So and I wanted to become famous, you know. I had this idea of fame, because I was very attracted to the idea of fame, right? Having a bunch of people adore you, being like a celebrity. But I wanted to be like a different type of celebrity, you know, like not like an actor or something. I want to be like a YouTuber, you know what I mean? I don't know, because I figure, you know what I'm saying, like, it's easy. I'm not like, you know, I don't have to make ends meet, or I mean, like, I don't have to like do shit for an agency or whatever. And so I figured, you know, YouTube, man, that's my path to fame. I'm gonna make like anime videos and Fire Emblem, because I liked Fire Emblem at the time. It was actually the time I was a little after I got into the series. And so I was like, I'm gonna make Fire Emblem videos, and I'm gonna start streaming, obviously, first. And oh man, my first stream was so fucking bad, man. My first stream, actually, if you go on my channel, you're not gonna see it, but my first actual stream was, I streamed Binding Blade, right? I streamed Binding Blade, and man, it was so fucking bad, bro. Like, I didn't even change the name of the stream title, so instead of like, you know, Binding Blade Part 1 or whatever, it was just General Van stream. It was so fucking bad, dude. It was really shit. But you know, you kind of look back at those moments, and kind of like, they become like, the cringe moments sometimes become fond memories. So that was definitely, you know, it's definitely a fonder memory nowadays than it used to be. So, but yeah, man, I started doing that, and I started making videos. I remember, man, my first video, I mean, you can watch it, obviously, but my first video was me doing this like 3 houses video, right? Of saying, oh, what is 3 houses gonna be? And it was so bad, because I was using Windows fucking Movie Maker at the time. Windows Movie Maker. And I didn't know how to edit, I didn't know how to cut, I didn't know how to do shit, okay? Let's be real, I was a newbie, I was green as shit. You know what I'm saying? I was green and trying to like, it's like being a professional wrestler and being like green as shit and trying to wrestle the fucking Undertaker, you know what I mean? That's what it felt like. It was like so bad, and I kept doing this like, it's like weird fucking sound effect. I mean, I just did it now, like, I was following this video because I'm not editing it, because I don't give a shit, but I don't know why I did that. I thought it was like, I don't even know why I fucking did that, to be honest. But anyway, those weird like sound effects, I guess I tried to make it more like authentic or some shit. I don't even fucking know. I think I was just a noob and didn't know shit, and I thought I knew better, because I think I was what, like 24 when I started or some shit, and 23, 24, whatever. But yeah, man, it was like so bad. But you know what, man, like I said, you look back on those memories and you realize, you know, you learn too, man. And I learned how to edit videos better. You know, I downloaded Sony Vegas eventually, and I actually got better at editing videos. I got better at recording, got better at streaming. My streams became higher quality, especially ever since I got my new computer. Because like my old toaster, bro, who remembers? So who remembers my old toaster? Anyone that's been around since my old toaster, man, you realize that thing was limited in what it could actually do. I remember probably the most infamous stream, aside from the gamer rage moment from Arise, which is lost media nowadays. The most infamous stream was my Hotline Miami stream. I didn't think for a second Hotline Miami was gonna be like that taxing on my computer, but man, I was proven fucking wrong, bro. Like, I thought I was him. My computer realized it ain't built for that shit. But to be fair, it was like old. I think I got it when I was like a kid, when I was like 2008 or some shit. It was old, and definitely not. Like, I was running Vista up until, like, not too long before I started streaming, you know what I mean? Like, that's how old it was. So, and, yeah, the Hotline Miami stream. Like, I thought, okay, Hotline Miami's not that taxing, right? It doesn't take up much space. It doesn't require a lot of specs. It's gonna be great. And when I was playing it on my own, it ran well. No issues. Streaming it, on the other hand, oh, wow, that was... It became a Hotline Miami stream. It went from Hotline Miami stream to Hotline Miami, like, PowerPoint presentation. It was so bad. But then I got my new computer, and now very rarely will I run into an issue. Now, really, the issues are just, like, well, since I moved into my new place, I'm really away from my router. So, yeah, some of the issues are, like, Wi-Fi related, but I got an Ethernet cable. Now, any technical issues, it's because of OBS, because OBS fucking sucks. Especially Streamlabs OBS. Holy shit, that thing does not work at all. That thing is the worst version of OBS. That's like the, that's like the fucking Thracia of OBSs, right? It's so bad, it doesn't work, and it's shit, and no one should use it. But people, I mean, I use it because, to be frank, I can't get my chat back on screen in my old OBS, but I'll find a way. Trust. Will I not find a way? Nah, I find a way. So, but yeah, man, like, you know, I got my new, you know, I got better at editing videos. My streams became better. I started meeting people, you know what I mean? Like, I started, like, actually, like, not networking, but it's like, you know, I met friends off of my streams. You know, I met Choops, you know, Mecha came, you know, Vither, obviously. I was in 2 of his videos, and we actually hung out at Evo too, which is crazy. I'll get to the Evo stories in a minute, but yeah, and I got better, and then, but then, like, I was stressed. Okay, I kept stressing myself because I was just so hell-bent, and I even, like, complained about this in my own server about me. Oh, I feel like I'm a bad streamer, guys, man. I'm so bad. I'm not pulling in the numbers, bro. And that's something I learned, you know, stressing over numbers, man. Like, even when I would, like, go out with my friends, like, we would be out and I would just be stressing over, like, oh, how many views did my video get, or did I get any new subscribers today? And it was just not a way to live, man. Not the way to live. Not the way to go about things, because then you play the comparison game constantly. And you never want to play the comparison game, alright, guys? The comparison game is terrible. It's like, it's the worst game ever. It's even worse than Thracia, if I'm being real. Like, imagine like a game as shit as Thracia with the pacing of, like, Trails SC Story. Like, do you realize how bad of a game that is, bro? By the way, I like Trails SC to an extent. I mean, I like the characters, but I ain't gonna lie. The way the way the game's paced is like, dude, the story, it's like watching old people fuck. It's such a slow ass story. But, you know, but I still like the game though. It's just not really my cup of tea, but it's still fine. Better than Thracia at least. But anyway, and where was I going with this? Shoot, where was I going? I lose my train of thought sometimes. I'm sorry. Like I said, like, I didn't script this shit. This is just off cuff. You know what I mean, this is just off the top of my head. Where was I going with this? But yeah, no, I was just, like, stressing over numbers, and that's not a way to go about things, man, because then it's like, you don't even actually enjoy what you're doing. You just care about the numbers too much, and it's like I said, man, that's not the way you do it. You gotta do it because you love it. Now, obviously, you know, everyone wants to grow, everyone has goals of growing, but, like, if you're only focused on numbers, you're not gonna enjoy it. You know what I mean? Like, you're not gonna enjoy it. Like, nowadays, man, like, I don't even care how many views I get on stream. I'm gonna be real with you. I don't even care. I don't care if I don't see the follow number. I don't care if I don't get a new follower. You know what I mean? Like, I'm alright with that. When I see 2 views on stream, before I used to be so depressed and bent out of shape about it. Now it's like, oh, only 2 people are viewing my stream today? It's a fucking easy day, bro. Let's go. Now, it doesn't mean I don't want people in my stream. It's just, you know, I'm not stressed about it. That's what it is. And so, but yeah, man, that's why, man, I don't want to be a famous fucking streamer anymore. I don't want to be, like, a famous creator or whatever the fuck, man. I really don't, because let's be real, a lot of the famous top creators, they're fucking stupid. Like, they're actually, like, have like no common sense. I mean, it is what it is. I just don't want to be around that. You know what I mean? Like, not to diss them, even though I literally just kind of diss them, but you know, like, if that's what you want to do, that's fine. But for me, it's not for me. I prefer my relatively small community, my Discord, hanging out there with my friends, and just dicking around. That's what it is, you know. Not the dicking around as in like, you know, what content creators do when they hit 100K subscribers or followers do. But, you know, just kind of hanging out, chilling out the schoolyard, fighting trouble, never working too hard. I definitely like got the lyrics wrong. I'm sorry, Yu-Gi-Oh! GX fans. But yeah, it's just, I'm just living my life, man. I don't care about views, numbers, nothing like that. If this video doesn't get any views, I don't give a shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I do this off cuff, late at night, and that is what it is. I let the chips fall where they fall. You know, I'm a gambler. Let's go gambling. So, and yeah, so I just enjoy streaming more. And like, once you stop caring too much about the numbers, your life just becomes better. You know what I mean? Like, it's less stressful. And I actually enjoy streaming now. I actually enjoy, you know, making, you know, the recap videos. And like I said, man, I didn't even enjoy making videos. Like, those videos that people say were high quality, dude, I enjoyed some of them, but for the most part, I didn't like doing it. And I was forcing myself to do something because I thought it was going to lead me to the fortune. But, no. So, but yeah, anyway, oh shit, I rambled on that for too long. So, but yeah, man, that's part of it. That was definitely a big change. Going from, like, I want to be super famous to now I'm like, you know what, I'm just comfortable with this. And it's fine. And it's not because I settled, it's because now I don't mistake the forest for the trees. You know, I don't, I know what's important to me, and what's truly important to me. It's gonna sound cliche as fuck, but it's my friends, it's my family, it's, you know, both IRL and online. It's doing things that I enjoy doing, and, you know, trying to pursue this dream or pursue this goal and stressing over it, for me personally, this ain't worth it. And again, like, you can have goals, man, have healthy goals, but like, don't like make yourself miserable because of them. You know what I mean? Like, don't make yourself miserable because of it. The chips fall where they fall, and, you know, just, I don't know, bro, just live your life, I guess. And if nothing works out, you just gotta adapt. Like Maharaga, bro. You just gotta adapt. That's what I'm doing. That's what you gotta learn, man. Being an adult, being in your 20s, it's all about adapting. Like Maharaga. And, you know, again, you may think, like, you know, you might have plans to do some things. Yo, bro, life got different plans for you, buddy. You know, that's why, man, when shit doesn't go your way, you just gotta adapt. And that's what I've been doing, man. Just adapting and just I don't know, man, just changing. I guess another reason why I don't care about becoming famous anymore, or, you know, why I'm like this, more chill, is because I kind of just accepted myself for who I am. You know, again, it doesn't mean I don't get upset or depressed every now and then. I just have a better handle on it. But I kind of just know who I am, what I like, and that's a big thing you got to do in your 20s, man, is just find out who you are and what you like. Who do you want to surround yourself with? Who do you want to be? Like, what kind of person do you want to be? The viewer watching at home, what kind of person do you want to be? I'm going to tell you this right now. If you think you're a failure, please don't. I love you. Well, I don't love you like that, but you know what I mean. But you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think of yourself, like, you know, don't put yourself down, man. You know, sometimes things just don't work out. You can be upset. I'm not saying to not be upset. I'm not saying to not, you know, feel what you want to feel. You can feel what you want to feel, but like, sometimes shit just kind of happens, man, and, you know, things may not work out for you, but I guarantee you there's something better or more suited for you down the line. You just gotta keep pushing, man. You just gotta keep going, man. You just gotta, that's the biggest thing, man. Just keep going. Just don't stop, man. Just keep going at it. I'm telling you, man, you're good. You know what I mean? You're gonna find something, I guarantee you. So, but yeah, man, I just accepted myself for who I was, because I remember, and it started in 2018, you know, around the time I started making videos. when I started, my good friend Hammy put me on a Bang Dream. You know what I mean? Hammy and Quality played it too. Yeah, they put me on Bang Dream, and I don't know, man. I started playing the game and seeing how, like, especially like Hagumi, just, you know, her story of her family and the fact that she could still put on a smile despite everything she's been through. It's like, man, that is like, and she's not afraid to be the goofball she is. Like, none of them are. You know what I mean? So it's like, why am I afraid to be who I am? You know what I mean? Why am I afraid to close myself off and try to be someone I wasn't? Because a lot of my 20s, man, bro, I spent my time trying to be something I wasn't. And shit didn't work out for me. So that's when I really started to learn, like, okay, this is who you are. But it took a long time for me to truly accept it. I didn't truly, fully accept myself until around mid-2022. Right before I went to Anime Expo. And I remember being at Anime Expo. First of all, it was very fun. But man, bro, they gotta fucking do something about the amount of people that show up, man. We were packed like sardines. That place smelled bad. Like, holy shit. I know Anime NYC gets a lot of people too, but let me tell you something. NYC does a better job of managing the amount of people that actually show up. So, but yeah, man, like during that time, man, I remember, man, I was on my vacation and I was chilling in my hotel room, and I was thinking to myself, like, this is where I want to be. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm happy, you know, being together with a bunch of, like, weebs like me and, you know, anime fans and shit. Anime fans are not as scary as you guys think, trust. But I was just enjoying myself, man. I thoroughly enjoyed myself. And starting from that point, I was like, you know what, Van? You're okay. You're okay. You know, you don't have anything really to be upset about. Like, why are you trying to be this person that, you know, why are you trying to not be who you are? And that's why, like, I don't care if I go outside and someone sees me with an anime shirt. I don't care if like, you know, someone comes over to my place and sees, like, all my plushies and shit. I don't care. You know why? Because that's me. That's a big part of who I am. You know, I love anime, I love video games, and I'm not going to change that for anybody. You know what I mean? Now, obviously, I'm not going to be like, I'm not going to, like, take my grandma to my place and be like, yo, grandma, what do you think of this, like, Fubuki body pillow or some shit like that? Obviously not. But if someone sees it, that's mine. I paid for it with money I made from my job, so yeah, man. But yeah, it's just, that's what's gonna happen in your 20s, man. Your 20s, you're really, really gonna find out who you are, what you like, and again, just adapt, like Maharaga, and just accept who you are. Love yourself. Seriously, like, love yourself. You guys better love yourself, okay? You know why? Because I love you. I'm General Van. I don't even know you guys. I love you. I mean, again, not like that. But, you know what I'm saying? Like, you guys really got to learn to, like, just accept yourself, love yourself. Now, I'm not saying you can't improve on some things, you know what I mean? Like, if you want to improve, there's some things, let's say you want to eat better, you want to get fucking ripped, bro. You want to get, like, super jacked and, like, looking like Goku. Bro, go look like Goku, dude. You know what I mean? Go to the gym. You know, I love it when someone says, man, I started going to the gym. You know what I mean? Like, it makes me happy. It makes me happy knowing that, like on Skibbity, for real. Like, it makes me happy knowing that someone is out there making a change for themselves. You know what I mean? Bettering their life. I think that's dope. You know what I mean? If you're even just thinking about, like, making a change, man, that's already, like, a step. Now you actually got to, like, follow through, obviously. But even just thinking about making a change, I think that's cool. So, but don't change who you are for nobody, you know, because let me tell you something about this thing called confidence, right? It's like the curse technique, all right? It's like it's like a special grade technique, all right? Self-confidence, it's a powerful thing. It's one of the few things that are stronger than like self-confidence is probably stronger than base kaba even. Okay, maybe not that much, but like it's still pretty damn strong. You know what I mean? when you have confidence in yourself, man, when you are sure of the person you want to be, when you're sure of yourself from like deep within, man, it's so powerful, because nobody can manipulate you into doing shit when you are confident in yourself. Because let me tell you guys a little something, a little story time with Van. I mean, to be fair, this whole video is fucking like story time with Van. This whole video is like one giant, it's me rambling off script. I literally just had a Guinness. I don't give a shit. By the way, guys, just for the record, I only drink like two drinks a month at max. Probably not even. And it's my birthday month, so I'm gonna have a Guinness. Like, seriously, dude, I bought a 6-pack of Guinness in July, and there's still like there's still 3 bottles in my fridge from that pack. So obviously I'm not drinking much, but you know, in case anyone was wondering. But yeah, man, confidence is a factor. Confidence is such a powerful tool, because like when you are confident in yourself, when you know, man, I love myself, no one can manipulate you into being someone you're not. I mean, unless they like have like a firearm in your face or some shit, then okay, man, that's a different story. But but like, for example, man, like I was hanging out, you know, with people that just you know, 'cause again, man, I was so desperate to be, this was before I started making videos, I was so desperate to be like the cool kid, man. I want to have like a bunch of friends, get all the bitches, bro, you know what I mean? Like, and it was just so like, I wasn't being true to myself, man. I really wasn't. I was just trying to fit in with these people that really didn't care about me. They didn't even like me. And to be honest, I didn't even like them. I just thought they were cool and stuff. But nowadays, man, no one can manipulate me into doing shit, because I know who I am as a person. I know who General Van is, right? And no one can take that away from me. And I really hope every single one of you finds your confidence. And really, do you know what I'm saying? Like I'm not trying to be preachy. Like, fuck it. Oh man, this is my second take of this video, and I feel like I'm sounding preachy. But like, no, man, trust me, confidence is a thing. Like, once you know who you are as a person, no one can manipulate you. Especially these fucking these whack job grifting gurus who promise you like, oh, we're gonna make you 10x your money, or I'm gonna make you successful as me, we're gonna make you buy some Lambos, bro. And it's like, nah, bro, chill, man. You don't need a Lambo to be happy. I mean, if you want to have a Lambo, cool, man. That just ain't me. Like, honestly, like I don't even want to drive in a Lambo, bro. Like I have a 2003 fucking GMC, and like it's gonna break down every day. I mean, I'm gonna get a new car soon, but it's like, you know, I'd rather drive that than a fucking Lambo any day. That's just me. I'm not a flashy person. You know, I'm very private. But, you know, if you want a Lambo, fine. Like, just nothing wrong with that. Just hustle, bro. But again, like, that's another reason, man. The hustle culture and the comparison game. That's why a lot of people's confidence, in my opinion, confidence is down, because, you know, all this hustle culture and, you know, people comparing themselves on social media to these people that, like, first of all, you don't even know the full story. Second of all, even if everything they do is 100% legit, who cares, man? Like, just live your life, man. Why are you comparing yourself to people? It's such a bad game, man. Like, again, like I said, it's worse than 3-sit, because at least 3-sit you can quit anytime. Comparison, you can quit too. It's just harder. But, like, don't compare yourself to something, because it's like, or someone, because at the end of the day, man, you gotta live your life. You know, you just gotta, I don't know, man, you just can't do that. Don't compare yourself, man, because then you're gonna feel insignificant. Then you're gonna start downplaying your own accomplishments. That ain't cool, man. That's not a W, man. You know, compare maxing ain't cool. You wanna self-confidence max. Okay, that's what you wanna do. You wanna love max yourself, all right? So do that. And, you know, don't listen to these freaking, like, again, man, there's a lot of, like, fucking charlatans out there, you know, who just want to grift and get your money, and they don't have your best interests in mind. They just want to make their money, manipulate you into thinking like, oh, you need my course, you need me to be successful, you need me to pick up women and shit. It's like, that's not even fucking true, bro. That is so completely, utterly false. You have no idea. Like, no, you don't need these people. You know what you need? You need to love yourself. Same way I love you guys. Well, maybe a little more, because again, I don't love you guys that much, but no, I love you. If no one else believes in you, I do. So yeah, man, there's a lot of like, like I said, man, that's another thing that bothers me is like a lot of like fake gurus and hustle culture and like podcasts. I fucking hate podcasts, man. Like, podcasts really have done irreparable damage on society. Like, every motherfucker thinks they have to have a voice, and everyone should voice. I'm saying, like, you are free speech, man. You are entitled to your opinion, but that doesn't mean your opinion is like a good take. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, everyone has a podcast. Everyone likes to think they're this super uber intellectual because like, yo, I got a podcast. And then, even dumber, the people who actually listen to them thinking like, wow, this dude has a podcast. He's like super intellectual. Man, it's really just as sad the way people will base their life and personality around like a podcast or, look, because people nowadays, they want to look to someone to like save them. And that's where you get a lot of like people like Andrew Tate, like freaking, what are those bozos called, Fresh and Fit, you know what I mean, like shit like that. They spread really just hateful messages. They treat women like second-class citizens and shit. It's just fucking wrong, man. It really is wrong. So, but if you have self-confidence, you don't need to look to those people, man. And that you don't need to look at those people and think they're gonna save you. You don't need to, because you're saving yourself. You know what I mean? Like, you're your own savior. You're your own, like, cool guy that you look up to, man. And I think that's cool. Ever since I started, because when I used to like, my confidence was super low. I used to watch a lot of this shit. You know what I mean? Like, I used to think, wow, these guys are so right, but they weren't right. I was just easily manipulated because my confidence was like down the shitter. So, yeah, man, love yourself. Seriously, love yourself. And like, love yourself. I don't mean like, like, understand your faults too. And again, try to improve. But like, look at yourself in the mirror and be like, you know what? That person in the mirror is kind of a cool guy, kind of a cool girl, whatever it is. You know what I mean? Like, love yourself. So, man, like I said, man, confidence is stronger. Confidence, honestly, I think could beat Base Kaba, or at least give him like a extreme diff fight. But, or who's the new guy? Sporticus. Yo, confidence versus Sporticus. Who wins? Who wins? Power scaling. Where does confidence scale in regards to fucking Sporticus? Oh my goodness. But yeah, man, like, just don't let people manipulate you into doing something you don't want to do or being someone you're not, because it's not worth it, man. Be you. But yeah, man, like, oh man, I ramble like so long for that. I'm so sorry. Like I said, man, I don't want to be preachy, but like I just went into like preacher mode. But yeah, and so that was a big turning point in my 20s, man. That's why I don't care about being famous anymore. I don't care about, numbers and shit, because I'm okay. Like, I'm happy. Like, for the first time in a few years, man, ever since, like I said, 2022, like mid-2022 was when I really started to become happy. Like, truly happy. And it doesn't mean you can't try new things. Like I said, remember when I said about being old, man? Like, I didn't think I was going to get into the mecha genre. But, my friend Hibiki, rest his soul, Quality bought me SRW Super Robot Wars 30. Thank you, Quality, again, for that. But yeah, my friend Hibiki really loved mecha, and he loved the genre, he loved Gundam and stuff, and rest in peace, man. I really hope you're watching Seed Freedom in heaven, man. If you didn't watch it, man, like, trust me, when I get to heaven, bro, let me tell you something. I'm gonna make you watch Seed Freedom, whether you want to or not. Like, I'm like real shit. I'm gonna show up to the pearly gates. I'm gonna be like, oh, Hibiki, what's up? Yo, pop open Seed Freedom, though. We watching that shit right fucking now, bro. we're watching it, dude. So yeah, man, like, that was when I really started to become happy, because I realized the person I was being, the person that I am, I love myself. And that's something you gotta do. And that's something you're gonna find out in your 20s, man. Let me tell you something. You thought you thought in your your teens you were taking on multiple personalities, figuring out which one you want to be. Yo, bro, teens, are like the freaking, your teens are like the tutorial fight compared to your 20s, man. Let me tell you something. 20s, you experiment with a lot of personalities, bro. You experiment a lot until you kind of like mix and mash a bunch until you just make you. Like, my personality isn't like one personality. It's like a bunch taken from other people and just kind of amalgamated into like General Van, right? But I still made it unique to me. And I think that's what you need to do. But, or, you know, I mean, just, I don't even know where I'm going with this, bro. I ain't no therapist, bro. If you need help, go to a therapist. But yeah, like, your 20s are gonna be, like, a very, like, pivotal time, man. It really is. So, you just gotta, like, you know, follow the rhythm of life and just adapt. Like Maharaga. And, again, man, gain confidence in however way, you know, you want. Whatever you think you need to do, improve yourself, but also like be proud, man. Don't change yourself to fit in with a group, because if you need to change yourself to fit in with a group of friends, like I learned, like they're probably not the friends you want to hang out with to begin with. Like if you have to change yourself, now, you know, like I'm friends with, you know, my friends in real life, they accept my, you know, loving my anime love. Some of them roast me for it, but they don't care. You know what I mean? Like, they don't care. I don't have to change shit. I wear my anime, like I said, bro, I wear my anime shirts in public. I don't give a flying fook if someone notices. I'm actually happy if you notice me. You know what I mean? Actually, no, please don't notice me, bro. Don't notice me, please. But yeah, just that's the biggest lesson. And I was rambling on for like so long. Holy shit, 37 minutes, bro. Damn, we're about to hit 37 minutes. Shit, you stuck around this long, yo. You kind of based. Not gonna lie, you are the Sigma Rizzler. You know what I mean? You are kind of based, bro. So, you know, WW viewer. You know, peak viewer, peak streamer, peak content creator, me, General Van. So yeah, that's something I learned in my 20s, and you know, I did, you know, now not to make you guys compare to yourself to me, which don't do that. Like I said, bro, trust me, I'm the last person you want to compare yourself to. But you know, I did some cool things in my 20s. You know, I got my own place. You know, it's not a fancy place. You know what I mean? It's not this, you know, big old house with like 5 bedrooms and a 5-car garage and like, you know, freaking what 6,000 square feet or something. It's like, no, it's a 1-bedroom apartment in Queens. You know, it's on the 8th floor of a building, but you know what? I love it. You know why? Because it's mine, and it fits my needs, and I just love it. I really do. You know, I don't drive the fanciest car. I don't drive. You know, I'm getting a new car, but even my new car is not gonna be fancy. But you know what I mean, like. But anyway, you know, I moved out, and that was a process, and so not as bad of a process as I initially thought. Really, I guess because I don't have a ton of stuff. Like most of my weeb stuff that you see. Well, I mean, I do have a lot of weeb stuff, but a lot of it has been bought. Like especially my figures have been bought post move. So yeah. But you know, I moved out, and then yeah, I did some other shit. You know, like I became a black belt in jiu-jitsu this year. That was pretty cool. You know, after so many years of training, like that was cool to receive. And I went to Evo this year again. I mean, I went to Evo. I've been going to Evo since 2022, but you know, I went to Evo again. I met a lot of people online. I've met so many people online, actually. Like, now that I really think about it, I met a lot of people. And, you know, it all started because of, you know, you guys know the creator, Fither, right? He makes a lot of Atlas videos, you know, Megami Tensei, Persona videos, and, like literally in 2016, when I started SMT, like, I just wanted advice on where to start. Or something about Strange Journey. Like, I didn't think years down the line I would actually make friends on Discord and meet them in real life. Like, yo, like, I had dinner with him and a few other friends that we met online. Like, that's fucking crazy. You never know where life takes you. That's why you gotta adapt. Maharaga. And, so, and yeah, man, when I joined Discord, it was a little after, you know, like, I stopped hanging out with those toxic people, and, like, I didn't even know, to be honest, man, and it was 2018, I joined Discord. I didn't even know what Discord was. I was like, oh, I guess it's, like, some, like, community. I thought it was, like, cool, you know what I mean? I thought it was, like, cool because it was, like, you know, Persona 5 invented Discord because I felt like it was kind of like, I'm gonna sound super corny right now, holy shit, but I felt like it was kind of like Mementos in a way, you know what I mean? Like, just, like, I thought it was cool, man. So I joined his server and Fithers, and, like, you know, I met people there, I met friends. I think the first person I met online from Discord was M, my boy, the lone M. Really cool. He was actually the person I went to my first con with. You know what I mean? I met up with him there. In 2019 was when I started buying my weeb merch. You know, man, I was a little like, because I was planning to go to Anime Expo like in 2020, but I didn't realize we were gonna go through the pandemic arc. So yeah, so that's why I was a little like conservative with how much shit I bought in Anime NYC. So I only bought my Yukina and Chica Nessos, but then 2021 though, Anime NYC, I didn't take chances, man. I blew so much money. And then I went to Expo in 2022, and then 2022, man, I went to Evo for the first time. I remember my good friends Saucy and Grady. And by the way, like I said, man, I'm super thankful to Feather, man. I'm proud to call him, like, you know, a good friend of mine, and I'm extremely happy and thankful that I met everyone through him, man. Pretty, you know, like, or most people, you know, some people I did meet, like, on my own, like, streaming, like my boy GNS I met on my own, and, you know, like Lissa and a few others, but for the most part, like, most of my friends were just through Fither, and I'm super thankful for that. I'm really proud and happy that I could call him a friend. But yeah, man, then, you know, my friends Saucy and Grady, they were like, yo, Van, are you coming to Evo? I'm like, no, I didn't plan on it. They were like, yo, you should come. And I never went to Vegas. Like, I always wanted to go to Vegas, and, you know, let's go gambling. So I was like, yo, you know what? This could be just my excuse to go to Las Vegas. Oh yeah, and I won 2 sets at Evo for Melty Blood type Lumina, Arcade main, of course. I know I've never said this before ever, so yeah, I indeed won 2 sets at Evo. Just thought I'd let you know. And I mean, now I've been to Vegas like multiple times now. Now I go there, it doesn't even feel like new. It just feels like, oh, I'm like back kind of home in a way. My home away from home. Vegas. Oh jeez, man, that's an expensive home though, because like I said, let's go gambling. So, but yeah, man, then it was so, I'm gonna sound super corny, but man, I had a fun time. Like, Saucy, Grady, I met my friend Potts there too, which was really cool. I met Potts at Evo, so that's how, you know, he and I are boys. Was because I met him at Evo. But yeah, man, and then, like, once the vacation ended, I remember, man, the night before I had to leave, I said my byes to, you know, my goodbyes to Saucy and Grady. I say byes, not goodbyes, because I met them again. The next Evo, Grady couldn't come this year, but it's cool. And, you know, I met them, and just when I went back to my hotel room for about 2 or 3 minutes, I was actually kind of crying. Not like bawling, but like I was a little crying because, yo, man, I had like this good time, and like I gotta leave now. But luckily, man, I saw them again the next Evo, and it was great. It was such a really fun time, and I'm thankful. You know what I mean? Like, I really truly am thankful for just meeting people, so many people. Then this year's Evo, bro. No, then this year was crazy, right? So I went to see Gundam Seed Freedom, right, with my boy Dragon Kid. And again, like, I went to, you know, M and I always meet up at Anime NYC. Really cool. And, you know, then I went to Miku Expo, and then I went to freaking Evo with, again, I met up with, you know, Kat, Moxie. Yeah, Grady couldn't come this year. But I met up with, you know, Fither again. I met up with Saucy. really cool, and it was just a really fun. My friend Vin too. It was just a really fun time. That was my friend, and a few other people, and it was just a really cool time, man. Just Evo's so fun. Again, not just because of it's in Vegas and let's go gambling, but just it was a really cool time, man. And I just love it. I really truly enjoyed my time there, and yeah, man, like I'm just so like it's insane. Oh, my boy, Hungry Jack. I met Hungry Jack at Evo, yeah, too. His name is the name, like, so I'm like not good with names. I remember my first like thankful video. I remember I forgot to shout out Lissa, and I felt really bad about it because I just kind of forgot. But no, Hungry Jack, that's my boy, bro. Love you, bud. And I went to Anime Expo in 2022 with my friend Jay. I met up with Jay, my friend Stamps, Pan. Really cool time. Really cool peeps. So that was fun. But yeah, man, it's just really fun. Also, if I kept repeating myself, that was because I was trying to remember my friend's name, because sometimes my brain doesn't work. But yeah, it's just like it was a really cool time for me, and I'm just thankful. I'm so thankful that I met so many people online, and I met them online in real life. And Vin and I actually we hung out in NYC for a day. I was supposed to meet Hammy too, but I got sick, so I couldn't. I'm sorry, Hammy. Next time you're in NY Sizzle, just message me. We'll chill. I'll take you to Kinokuniya, and like I said, I'm gonna take anyone that wants to come with me to NYC, bro. I'll take you to K-Town. We're gonna have the greatest wings you'll ever eat in your life. On Skibbity, they're like the greatest wings ever. You haven't had wings until you had K-Town wings. So, but I think what I'm trying to say is, in this rambling, I'm trying to just say it's like, dude, like, just be yourself, man. Really love yourself, and I promise you, you're gonna be opportunities for you. Things will get better. Again, you just gotta adapt, like Maharaga, and you just gotta hit them with the freaking. You gotta don't afraid to like expand your comfort zone. Expand your domain, if you will. You know what I mean? You got a domain expansion every now and then. So that's another reason why I recorded this video, because not enough JJK references in my last one, but. Yeah, you just gotta keep going, man. You never know where life's gonna take you. Life is funny. Life is one of the funniest things ever. Now, sometimes it's shit, just luck of the draw, but a lot of times it can be better than you think. So that's why I try not to be pessimistic. I just try to look things with a positive light. So. But yeah, man, I guess that's my message of the video for me. It's like your 20s are going to be like this really weird time, like a transition period. But once you figure out what you like and who you are as a person, and you accept yourself and you love yourself, man, things change. Things change. Trust me. And of course, it takes some luck sometimes, especially with getting a job and shit, but that's just what it is. So, but yeah, I guess that's the real message of the video. And like I said, man, like don't stress out over things, man. Like, don't stress out over shit. Just be who you are, stay in your lane, and you'll be fine, man. I promise you. If no one believes in you, then I believe in you, right? I love you. General Van believes in you. And before I end the video, I just want to give some words, some words from my therapist, all right? So here are the words. Please remember that when you feel scared or frickin', never forget to times when you feel happy. When day is dark, always remember happy day. Shout out to CBT with you, Gazami. Buy it on Steam for $1. It's literally $1, guys. Like $1, and it takes like 15-20 minutes to do. So I would recommend it, bro. It kind of makes me feel better. And if it doesn't, well, you just wasted $1. You probably spent $1 on. I'd spend dollars on dumber shit too. You can't even buy shit for $1, bro. Like, you can't even. Like, what can you buy with $1 nowadays? A fucking Jolly Rancher, I think. But yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna leave you guys with that. But before I go, I just want to say thank you again so much to everyone that stuck by me and supported me. And if you're still watching this video, bro, you're a trooper. And really, just remember, man, like, you are a good person. You are better than what you think. You're smarter. You're more capable. You are the man. You are him. You are the honored one, bro. And you just gotta believe in yourself. And if you believe in yourself, right, you will. If you don't believe in yourself, you'll lose. But if you do believe in yourself, you're gonna win. You know what I mean? You will win. Trust. So, yeah, man. Again, thank you so much to everyone that stuck by me. I really hope to make more memories with you guys. I do. I love streaming now, especially that I don't really stream. You know what I mean? Like, I stream. I have a new schedule, which is like once or twice a week, but I just love it. You know what I mean? It makes me appreciate streaming more. I love streaming. I love my Discord. I love you, man. Life is pretty decent for me now, and it all started with acceptance. You know what I mean? So if you're still not alpha and sigma by the end of this video, bro, that fucking skill issue on you, man. LU, like, damn, like, yo, just put the fries in the bag, bro. Get out of here. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for coming and watching me and sticking to the end of this video, and I'll see you next time. And as always, peace, and have yourselves a damn good night. And adapt, like Maharaga.